What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Premier League match week 8 is gonna be this weekend after a long and boring international break. Are you happy about the Premier League being back this weekend? Are you tired of international break? Show it in the comment section down below and click that like button. Take 1 second to help this channel with YouTube algorithm and you will be blessed. This video is about my match week 8 preview predictions, and stay until the end because we're gonna discuss about every single team.
Here we go.
Let me remind you the table so far after 7 days. Liverpool at top of the table, 18 points. Manchester City second, 17 points. Arsenal third, 17 points. Chelsea fourth, 14 points. Aston Villa fifth, 14 points. For some games, the difference is about goal difference. So you can tell on the table. You might have the same amount of points, but the goal difference is different. Did that make sense?
You know, and a gym they're doing the work they're doing, and they
6th Brighton, 7th Newcastle United, 8th Fulham, 9th Tottenham Hotspurs, 10th Nottingham Forest, 11th Brentford, 12th West Ham, 13th Bournemouth, 14th Manchester United, 15th Leicester City, 16th Everton, 17th Ipswich, 18th Crystal Palace, 19th Southampton, 20th Wolves.
Fight and win!
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of match week 8. Saturday, October the 19th, 2024. Early in the morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tottenham Hotspurs against West Ham. A big London derby. The last game in the Premier League, West Ham beat Ipswich 4-1. Tottenham Hotspurs lost against Brighton 3-2. Both teams need points. Big London derby. It's gonna be a lot of goals, but I think Tottenham Hotspurs playing home are gonna be too strong. They're gonna score 3 and West Ham are gonna score 1. Fulham against Aston Villa. The last game in the Premier League, Aston Villa drew against Manchester United 0-0 and Fulham lost against Manchester City 3-2. Tough games for both teams. Both teams are on fire. Fulham playing home is going to be difficult, and I see this game 2-2 draw. Ipswich against Everton. This is a massive chance for Ipswich to get 3 points. I want them to stay in the Premier League. Everton are not doing that great. I think they won only 1 or 2 games this season, but they can still surprise you. Ipswich lost heavily the last game in the Premier League before the international break, 4-1. Everton drew against Newcastle United at home 0-0 before the international break. I think Ipswich are gonna do everything in their power to win this game, and they're gonna win it 2-1 to Ipswich Town. Manchester United against Brentford. This game is gonna be all gun blazings. Erik ten Hag still the manager. Manchester United sacked Sir Alex Ferguson before even sacking ten Hag. Fans are not happy about it, and Erik ten Hag needs to win this game at home. Brentford, before the international break, they beat Wolves 5-3, and Manchester United drew against Aston Villa. I think this game is going to be a draw, 2-2.
It's the pink boots! Why are you wearing pink boots? Don't wear pink boots!
Newcastle United against Brighton. Wow, what a game. Newcastle drew the last game before the international break against Everton 0-0. And Brighton, they came from behind 2-0 down to beat Tottenham Hotspurs 3-2. They are on fire. Young manager. The team is working pretty good at the moment. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I know, right? It's a lot of draws I see this weekend. Southampton against Leicester City. Southampton are not doing good, but Leicester City also been up and downs. And the manager could be sacked, the Southampton manager, because they are losing almost every single game at the moment. It looks like the team is lacking confidence. Before the international break, Southampton lost 3-1 against Arsenal. Leicester City beat Bournemouth 1-0. So two struggling teams, unless if Southampton can change the system and try to protect their result. The problem is they are too open and the manager doesn't want to compromise. They play the same way. So it looks like Southampton are destined to go back to the championship. But I have that feeling that this could be the first win for Southampton. It's going to be 1-0 to Southampton.
If you're a coach, what are you telling your team before the big game?
I would tell my team, if you lose, I don't want to see your face again, ever again.
That's pretty harsh.
Bournemouth against Arsenal. Arsenal will try to win this game because they have no right to drop any point. The competition is always very tough between them and Manchester City, so they have to win this game away. Bournemouth got a very good coach, even though they lost the last game before the international break, 1-0 away at Leicester City. This game is going to be very complicated for Arsenal. After the international break, I think Arsenal got few injuries and they have a lot of players on international duty. They have to fly almost all over the world. They're going to be weak physically and mentally. This game is going to be a draw 2-2.
It's an absolute disgrace.
Moving on, Sunday, October the 20th, 2024. Two games. The first one, Wolves against Manchester City. Wolves, let's be honest, Wolves are not good at the moment. And this is the wrong time to play against a team like Manchester City. Even though City got a lot of players on international duty and some of them might be injured. Matheus Nunes going back to Wolves. Is he going to play? We don't know yet, but I think they have more than enough quality to beat Wolves. Remember, Chelsea beat Wolves like 6-2 away. Manchester City are missing Rodri. They might miss some other players. De Bruyne also is not going to be there, but like I said, there's still quality side. Manchester City 3, Wolves 1. The second game on Sunday, the big one, is going to be at Anfield Stadium between Liverpool and Chelsea. First against fourth. And this game is going to be very, very tough for both teams. After the previous international break, remember, Liverpool lost their first game at home against Nottingham Forest. Very stubborn team. They gave all kind of problems to Liverpool. They couldn't break them down, and they ended up by conceding a goal from Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think Chelsea should also be tight and not open up that much. They have a chance to beat Liverpool. I'm preparing an entire video about this game, so stay tuned for that. But I think this is going to be Chelsea win. 2-1 to Chelsea, and that is going to create some character in the team. All the details in the other video. And then The last game for match week 8 is going to be on Monday, October the 21st, 2024. Nottingham Forest against Crystal Palace. The last game in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest drew at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea 1-1. And Crystal Palace lost at home against Liverpool 1-0. Both teams need point. Nottingham Forest playing home. Crystal Palace are not doing that good this season. I think Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 0. Let's go and talk a little bit about award for the month of October, just to remind you what happened. Cole Palmer won the player of the month. Enzo Maresca won the manager of the month. John Duran won the goal of the month. Andre Onana won the save of the month.
Who the hell cares?
Let's talk very quickly about player statistics so far. Goals. Erling Haaland with 10 goals. Brian Mbeumo 6, Cole Palmer 6, Luis Diaz 5, Liam Delap 4, John Duran 4, Kai Havertz 4. Assists. Bukayo Saka 7, Cole Palmer 5, Ndidi 4, Mohamed Salah 4, Nicholas Jackson 3, Bernardo Silva 3, Jadon Sancho 3. Passes, we have Dunk leading, Manuel Akanji, Christian Romero, Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, and Levi Colwill. In terms of clean sheet, Andre Onana 4, Alisson Becker 3, David Raya 3, Nick Pope 2, Robert Sanchez 2.